ये तो 7:30 में मेरा खुश है अलार्म. Let's see how long we can go in the story. Hey, no. Need to go there, get that. And the figurine, the corrupted zone. I mean, yeah, let's see. And as for the quest, we'll get this one done, you know, so we can get some XP. The hunters and stuff. And we need like 3 more power cells and all. And as for the islands, we can do that. Cam Saturn. What do we have? 10 and 12 arrows. Everything else seems good. Okay, that's a long leg. Whoa. Trampler sounds really... I mean, there are lots of them, so yeah. And as for them, let's see, what do we have in the tutorial? Long legs or something like that. Shock robots, the shock bolts. Using metal bolts. Blast fire, fire wire. Long legs. Machine with maximum charge. Fire burst. There's that. Shock bomb. Storm bolt.
Now they're hunting me.
There's the sling. There is the sling. As for the other part, let's get some shock arrows on them. Or maybe rope them down actually. Shadow sharp. Thanks for liking the stream, so I liked it.
Hey Lucky
Sup,
Star.
Lucky?
How have you been? Welcome back.
All good. There's a long back. Yes, it's all good. Lucky. Nothing much, to be honest. There's two. Then. It's alright, we'll do that again on this Sunday. So yeah, you should be good. No worries on that. As for this, there's that. Defeated the second boss, so cards wala. What was his name? Scar. Scar was his name as far as I remember. So there's that. He was hurt pretty badly. As for him,
Look, honey.
Scar seemed like he was trying to make us, you know. उसके belief अपने पे थोप रहा था. Was trying to project, justify his beliefs and stuff. That's why it should be like that. Oh yeah, I forgot to. Yikes. Shadow, Tripcaster, long legs. First of all, let's tie him down.
Can stop tensing up.
Oh, I see. I mean, इस गेम में बेसिकली अपना ना थोड़ा वो क्या कहता है, वी सॉर्ट ऑफ यू नो ये हुआ so basically now we know कि अपने ने इन्फिल्ट्रेट किया, सॉर्ट ऑफ डाउन कर दिया. स्टोरी कर रहा हूँ, लेकिन ये कि जो ट्यूटोरियल वाला क्वेस्ट है ना, तो ये ट्यूटोरियल वाले में ब्लास्ट वायर और फायर वायर्स, मतलब जो भी अपने को मिलता है ना थोड़ा सा भी एक्सपीरियंस स्टफ, वो कर रहा हूँ. तो क्या एक बार हो जाए तो फिर प्रॉब्लम नहीं ना. शॉक बोल्ट्स, फिर कार्जा स्लिंग, तो एक को तो कर दूँ ये स्ट्रॉन्ग सिंगल में. वही is the shock arrow. Here it is. There's that. I mean, I shocked him, but that did not work. I don't know why, but it did not. Never mind. let's get that. As for the top part, we can get the ice rail. ऐसा है, अभी भी नहीं आ रही लेकिन प्रॉपरली. फिर लेकिन याद करवाना मुझे, क्या कहते हैं, ख़त्म होने से पहले स्ट्रीम एंड करूँ तब, कि वो मैं बढ़ा दूँ लिमिटर. अब ठीक. There's that. ये एक ही जगह गोल गोल घूम रहा था. स्पिनी स्पिनी हो गया. तब तक let's get this. ये कौन है, एनिमीज है? हाँ. It was normal, I can say. ये ना क्वेस्ट मैं ख़त्म करता जाता हूँ क्योंकि फिर बहुत टाइम चला जाएगा इसमें. क्या कहते हैं, सब ये स्टैक्ड अप ही रहेगा एक ही एक जगह बिन वजह. क्या जो भी बीच में कुछ भी मिले तो फिर कर देते हैं. Why is he running?
Sunfall. The mad kid was so nice. The whole work of Carja might against the Howling Forbidden West.
Thanks for the history lesson.
एमो ख़त्म हो गया.
But they have no idea what lies beneath. We will learn much from this evil.
अब क्वेस्ट में I know right. कहाँ गया? ट्रिपकास्टर, ब्लास्ट वायर्स है. कुछ नहीं हुआ क्या यार. My bad. Never mind. We'll continue on. There's one corrupted site, and let's get this first because वहाँ टॉप पे होगा, मिल जाए ना. आई डोंट रियली नो, मैंने देखा ही नहीं है मतलब ऑनलाइन के हाउ लॉन्ग इट इज़ इन रियलिटी. That's a new Pokemon, I guess. I mean, the sound which I heard right now. Some parkour time. Oh, that's Staryu. Let's get the figure. सीधा parkour. वाह भाई, मुझे भी नहीं पता मैं चढ़ कैसे कहाँ पे रहा हूँ. I know, right? I mean, it always was an OG. Wow, bhai. You even caught that. Wow. Just wow. I know, right? There's the figure, see? I mean, it should be somewhere around over here. Has to be.
Hey Abrox. How have you been? Welcome back.
क्या करे यार एब्रोक्स भाई नोटिफिकेशन का आई गेस वो बैटरी सेवर का या कुछ होगा डिड यू चेक कि मेरे नोटिफिकेशंस आर ऑन यू नो ऑल
Alert of
ऑल
some
पे
kind.
होराइजन जीरो डाउन पता नहीं यार मतलब कुछ इश्यू हुआ होगा तो फिर आई रियली डोंट नो और ये करप्टेड जोन है कौन देख लेते एक बार I know, right? Let me see what we can. अब कितना ऊपर चढ़ गए वहाँ पे एनिमीज कौन से पहले वो देखना है करप्टेड जोन में मतलब दैट्स गोइंग टू बी अ डिफिकल्ट फाइट फॉर श्योर स्पार्क सम वुड लेट्स सी है क्या ब्रॉड हेड ये भाई वो भाई यू सी दैट अरे हेडशॉट से भी कुछ नहीं होगा ओ भाई मेन तो ये बोलो फाइट लेनी है कि मेन स्टोरी पे बढ़ना है अभी के लिए
Quick way down.
I mean we are close to the storyline first. Oh, I see.
Hey Dio. How have you been? Welcome back.
Acha,
My
you are
car.
in that phase right now, nahi, Dio? See, one behemoth. Behemoth, right? कहाँ गया? Cross claw. Great holder. Chill water. Weaknesses. Freeze. Lifting attacks. अरे मतलब you weren't saying कि ऐसे you were blabbering stuff, random stuff at times that day. So yeah, there are lots of them. We'll take it later. Like after an hour, we can do it. As for now, let's go on the main story. Let's go there. Oh boy. Goba dash. What's that? ये हुआ right. And let's change the weapon. Twice. Upshot. Oh video. You're that tired? ध्यान रखो भाई ध्यान ओहो पूरा पीछे है वहाँ पे कीप गोइंग ए रिस्पॉन हो गए लोग वापस क्विक सेव ये तो फिर नया होगा आई थॉट यू वर जस्ट मेसिंग अराउंड डियो अच्छा save let's see what we can find in by the way Why? What's happening to him?
I wondered when I...
She's ill.
She's very pale. Is she unwell?
Anemia.
Yeah, her name is Shiana. My sister.
Isn't there anyone in Sunfall who can help?
We're refugees. We know our place. And there's only one healer in the territory. He's... difficult. His soul is in shadow.
Same.
His
Okay.
soul is in shadow.
Galiv. That's him. He's very clever, but he has little care for people. Perhaps the desert scoured it all away. Perhaps he was always like that. Either way, I know he won't help us.
Well, I'll see about that. Where would I find him?
Last I heard, he was patching up soldiers at Blazon Arch. Another border battle.
So there's that.
I'll keep them from your brow.
Is the ceasefire going to put more food on our tables?
क्या हो गया है? ये project facility. Okay, so we will get to know about the stuff. So we got that right. Let's keep it on for now.
All these Outlander mercenaries have a meaning.
Citadel Courtyard.
Morale in Sunfall. The sun
Won't
knows
find
we
better
need it.
wares.
I guess
What does this have?
temptation of heresy. Not even useful.
I think I should reduce the font size. You have to write the number. Lucky. Oh, so they are basically playing that.
The Sun Ring, a proud tradition of Karja.
It's not like this in Meridian. At least.
Given time, I'm sure they miss it.
What else can I find? On to supply crates and stuff. Hey, what did you catch? Grimer. Radio lucky is very lucky.
Attack on their focus network was entirely successful. Success. Welcome to the Citadel, Aloy. I'll check back with you in a moment. In the meantime, second.
I know, right, Lucky? I don't know how you do that, but
Outlanders, if you want to hear about today's bounties, head for the throne room.
it seems pretty. I don't know how you're doing that.
You're not going to make any shards by standing out here.
There's the quick save. I mean, this is the Karja, but which is the Shadow Karja, we don't know yet. Here's the facility. And where are the supply crates? I think I saw a few of them on the way.
But it's better than living amongst traitors. I trust you can at least pretend to respect your betters.
By the glory of the sun revealed. Behold, radiant Edaman, the one true Sun King, the light in shadow, whose will is light and whose light is law.
That should be so heavy.
I command Lucius Bahavas to speak in my behalf.
Wait, what? Why? He's getting bullied
By the
for
will
sure.
of radiant Edaman does the sun glare down mercilessly upon the traitor Uthid. To the hunter who brings his head to us shall go a bounty of 500 shards.
More prisoners than royalty.
don't you think? Love your hair. You and I need to chat, little huntress. The green tent down in Shadowside. I'll be waiting.
Kind of busy.
We both know you're no killer for hire. Uthid is innocent. So come see me while there's still time to save him.
So, the way in I spoke of is right behind you.
You've got to be kidding.
Not at all. And you needn't worry about the Kestrels. They'll be too busy acting important to pay attention to you.
He triggered it and he also used a master ball, which he bought.
For the Kestrels.
Ah, they want us to see this, boy. It makes quite an impression.
The balustrade. It's a short drop from there.
Wow.
Who's that Pokemon?
Okay, so I have to go down. I mean, everyone can trigger it if they want to, so yeah.
The other side of the tower. Look for a vent.
There's that.
You've been here before.
Obviously. Now, it's very important that you hear what I'm about to say. I've shown you the way in, but this humble vent marks a point of no return.
Okay.
Before you descend into the depths here, you should be fully committed, equipped, and focused.
Basically, yeah.
No distractions. If you have errands to run, do them first or hold your peace. I won't tolerate whining. Is that clear?
Wait. So he means that if we go in...
You'll tolerate what I give you, Silence. I didn't ask you along for the ride.
If we go in, then we won't be able to do the missions? I mean, it shouldn't be that harsh, right? I mean, the side quests and stuff. Right? I mean, your call. Main story or complete the side quest first. Say. How do you want it to go? Halo. You there? Anyone? Guys. Anyone there? Never mind, I'll just go then.
I'm heading down.
I've spent a lifetime trying to uncover the secrets of this world. Where the machines came from. How the old ones achieved such marvels only to fall into silence and death. A lifetime of failure. As year by year, decade after decade, I hit walls I could not break,
so you were
doors I could
away.
never breach.
Hello.
Until a Nora huntress marched out of the savage east. And voila, for her, all the deepest secrets of the earth were laid bare. I suspect you will have an easier time with this door than I did years ago.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Malfunction.
I don't.
You don't hear me laughing.
Shut up. There's gotta be another way. Hey! Elizabeth Sobeck here! Requesting access!
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
I do! Get me through this door!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure. Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent blockage. Do you wish to proceed?
Yeah.
Yes.
Emergency venting authorized.
of everything.
That will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long.
Oh,
now.
I see.
We? Last I checked, I was the one risking my life down here.
Yes, fine. Now will you please get moving? There's so much to learn in less time than I'd hoped.
I hope so it does not turn out to be the villain in the end. Let's see. Oh, I see. और क्या क्या है?
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn.
Zero Dawn. We found it.
I mean, रहेगा.
So surprised.
Facility.
I don't know. Frontline. Human translator, security staff. I see. I don't know, to be honest, Lucky.
Failures. Attempting repair.
So, what was this room?
An entrance hall, perhaps. Have a look around.
We need support to continues to require additional support managing the city candidates when they arrive at the facility. These are not the sort of persons. Sort of, but I think it's far from the end, I guess.
Stocking up.
Please take a seat and wait for your name to be called. A selection of beverages and snacks are available.
A smaller room.
It will, because it's sort of like the cave system and stuff. Soundproofing. Okay. On the supply crate.
No room.
Another one. This should help to know the story. Please restock. Organic cucumber mint.
Please proceed into viewing room 1 for an important message regarding the purpose of your visit.
What's this? Another room. Maybe we'll find out the reason, and maybe some sort of puzzle before we find it out.
What was this place?
A holographic theater.
ZD01 data intact. Initiating playback.
Is that?
I am General Harris.
Thanks for liking the stream, also like
Joint
it.
Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors. That Zero Dawn is a top-secret super weapons program. The technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh Plague. If Operation Enduring Victory can hold off the robots long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who's
Thanks for subscribing, also subscribe.
Zero Dawn is not a super weapons program. And it will not save us. Nothing will save us. Here's why.
Really
By the
grateful.
time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop the Pharaoh Plague. Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable. No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more. If we had their deactivation codes, we could shut them all down. The entire swarm. But since their cryptographic
It's
protocols
alright,
use
yeah.
polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century. At best, We've got 16 months. Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it, hibernating, waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle. Why? One reason. To buy time for you and the work you will do here. 0 Day, the day that life on Earth ceases to exist, is coming fast. It cannot be stopped. The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after. But I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobek to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness. Harris, out.
That doesn't make sense. Life on Earth didn't cease to exist.
It did.
He said it could not be stopped.
But it was. Somehow Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it.
Lol. I mean...
Kestrels. They got in. Through the vents.
Let nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Spread out! If it moves, kill it!
Accurate. What is this place?
So these mechanical monsters who previously worked for Pharaoh Automated Systems.
On the chariot line self-replication routines. I came here. I thought, about time. I've been trying to swallow the guilt every day since.
Would you like to take a moment?
No, I just.
Just a
I
second.
really hoped Zero Dawn was a way to undo it all. My work. And I'm sorry to say I was ever proud of it, but Ted could really sell a concept, and in the labs, in the light of creation, that first test run, when you saw they understood their own structures, could rebuild themselves from memory and light, there were no limits. God, there were no limits.
We're too
Good
close
day.
to let tribal crypto stop us now. The data points, what did they contain?
Basically, he said that humanity will cease to exist, but somehow Zero Dawn saved the people. Let's see other stuff.
With Suzanne Alpert, environmental scientist. Doctor?
I'm sorry, I wasn't,
Just stating your name. What were you thinking about, Doctor?
Nothing the General said. Not really. I was on the Syzygy East Response Team in 2051, just after the second earthquake compromised the reactor. I still dream about it, after all these years. The red zone spreading on the imaging, slowly, so slowly, like a hand opening its fingers.
I know, right?
Your involvement in that event is why you were asked for by name.
Really? That's interesting. Because nothing worked. Nothing could grow there again. It was a catastrophic failure. But the red zone is a blip compared to global-scale biomass reduction. The biosphere and hydrosphere will collapse, render the Earth uninhabitable long before the robots finish us. Enduring Victory can't buy time against that. So, you'd better show me what Zero Dawn really is.
Okay. Ask questions. Expose to triggers. Pharaoh plague preserving the continuation of human life. Family. have focus. So there's that.
I'm sure you now understand the urgency of why we brought you here, Ms. Okilo.
Captain Okilo, are you trying to thank me for not resisting?
I believe we couldn't negotiate a diplomatic solution.
When it came to my country's lithium, it was always a swarm that would be sent to negotiate. Metallurgic International, U.S. Robot Command. The markings changed, but the robots were the same.
You have had considerable experience in human-robot conflict.
Yes, and I've got the prosthetic limbs to show it. Yet I continue to face this horror, even though the challenge was great. Cyber warfare. I thought Zero Dawn would be a Manhattan project to generate the deactivation codes. With the resources I had, I estimated code breaking to be a hopeless endeavor. I was almost looking forward to being proved wrong.
Unfortunately, your estimation was correct.
As your General Hera said. So then, you did not bring me here to commiserate. What is left?
So there's that.
Look, let's cut the mystery. You're building a colony ship. It's obvious. And it's not gonna fly. I mean, literally. Remember the Odyssey? That multinational heap of space junk that's been in graveyard orbit since '57? That went nowhere real slow. And you have to get somewhere real fast. Do you have any idea the immensity of the challenge to prep a new colony ship in time?
To be clear, I'm not a worker on the project.
Do you even understand how few people it could save? The whole generation ship concept is not gonna happen. It's the first thing you'd abandon in favor of embryonics. For that kind of storage, we're talking a lot of bulk, a lot of power, a lot of resources. So even if you do it, even if you build it and point it at Sirius X, there's no room for people on that thing, all right?
If you could try to remain calm.
You people are crazy if you think you're getting off this rock. No one's getting off.
Medical.
Wait. I mean, they are saying that they'll build a spaceship and stuff. I mean, let's see if that's true.
CD02 data intact. Initiating playback.
Elizabeth Sobek. You've heard the bad news, and it's all true. The Pharaoh Plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super-intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life. We call it Gaia. Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now, these aren't AIs, but make no mistake, each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stalks, to rewilding the Earth with animal life. And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world. And most important, how not to repeat our mistakes.
Relic ends.
It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it. We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
Whole Earth destroyed, but then
Okino is lucky. I know, right?
By a machine. A machine of creation.
Elizabeth did this. For life. For us. But why Hades then? If it was part of Gaia, how'd it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh robot? And why does it want to kill me? And Apollo, the archive of knowledge, what happened to that?
And Hephaestus, taking over Cyan.
Exactly.
Maybe the answers lie ahead.
Data corruption minimal. Leave this facility. Participation. Expertise. Minimum 80 hours per week. So that's like 11 hours. Okay. I see. That is messed up. There's that.
Of course I'll do it. To be given the opportunity to rebuild what the damage that well, I don't feel worthy of it, but I will do it, absolutely.
I want to stress that this was never about your culpability.
It is to me. Dr. Sobek, Margot, they were smart to get out of Pharaoh when they did, but not one of us took it as a warning sign. It just told ourselves that we're cut out for the BTRI cabals. That's the better than rapid innovation. Better at competing, better than the next guy, a better killing machine. It's just amazing how a century and a half of science fiction did nothing to swerve our species from the path of doom. I mean, I'm done with that life. I mean, I will work hard, twice as hard to earn this, for my family to have a place in Elysium. I never thought that there could be atonement.
It's alright.
If you're still nauseous. No, the inhibitors have kicked in. I can't feel the back of my tongue. I wish I could tell you I'd believe in this. But the damage is too great, too extensive, too complete. With all respect to Dr. Sobek's work at Miriam, no. No, life doesn't always find a way to keep going. Sometimes it never comes back. Like Syzygy East.
Somehow it
Like the
did.
Congo. Like Timo. Like us. That's our reward? A buried city full of terminal patients waiting out the clock?
You'd grow old together with your loved ones in safety.
I don't have loved ones. I
Okay.
suppose I could start a family?
I'm afraid not. All inhabitants of Elysium will be medically sterilized. A habitat capable of sustaining a starting base of 2,000 individuals for up to 100 years is a huge challenge, Dr. Alpert. If the population grows instead of diminishes, everyone will be dead inside 30 years.
I knew it. I just couldn't bring myself to say the words.
I'm sorry?
Finish it. Medical euthanasia. I want no part of this. I just want it over.
I see. Protocols require a 48-hour waiting period, after which...
Messed up.
See to make sure I behave this time?
Security, for your protection. Would you like to discuss how you're feeling?
Sure. I'll tell you. Surprised. No, flabbergasted. Like my own man would say, flabbergasted. That vein pumping in his forehead. I thought you people were just completely underprepared for a spaceflight project. Now I can see it's worse. Much worse. Sobek is a total fantasist, a dangerous fantasist. He's kind of blue skying. It's... Jesus. I'm sorry we wasted each other's time. I'm ready to leave now.
I'm afraid that's not possible.
Everything you're talking about here isn't possible.
I recommend you read the documents regarding your options.
I've seen enough. I'm getting out of here. What are you... You don't... Get your hands off me!
Yikes. Okay. What are the shackles for, though? What is this room? I mean, we did get everything.
Intruder! Get her!
So they will.
Whatever you do, don't die now.
Let's burn them, you know. There's that. As for the quest, Machine hits, yeah, that's not Rattler metal bolts. So let's kill them with a quick weapon. Where's my Rattler? Here it is. Ouch, 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 back up. Okay, okay, okay. Ouch. One, two, three.
A valid.
There's that. One, two. Ah. One, two, three. Tutorial complete.
Power's down.
Is there another route?
I've done this before. Just need my focus.
There's that.
I'd have to ditch something.
Another one. Travis State.
Now, those lame FBI black hats at Mockingbird back in the day, I enjoyed schooling them. But maybe I went in too hard on this poor counselor. She was cute, and just going down a checklist after all. Couldn't expect her to see how ridiculous Zero D's ambitions are. God's own budget thrown at a kid playing with a hologram sculptor? Palms up, honey. I'm just calling it like it is. Hey, look, Mom, I'm making nature. Now, if nature is so important, why not let nature take its course? Extinction? That's natural. Zero Dawn? No, ma'am, that ain't. Heck, it's so unnatural it'd be called an A-bomb.
Yikes.
Need them soon enough.
I hashed it out with them, what the point of Artemis was. I made it clear I wasn't on board for a global zoo. We haven't exactly proved ourselves to be great custodians in the past few thousand years. So the idea of a reconstituted biosphere, well, it's horrifying, isn't it? A complete horror show. We have no right to take a best guess at this stuff. But the alternative? Nothingness. For there to have been all this and then nothing. And with Charles Ronson running the show, I respect him. He's got a passion to him. He's hot-blooded. So I said I'll do it. I'll put my all into this, literally. When the project is done, I'll take the medical option, thank you. Counselor said I might change my mind. I told him that he didn't know me very well then. For life's sake, I'll do the dirty work.
Okay.
But I want no part of this pathetic, attenuated future on offer. I'm an outdoors man. Never did like the feel of solid-state lighting on my skin. And...
Hey Harson,
बस
how
बढ़िया
have you
तुम
been?
बोलो
Welcome back.
सोए नहीं अभी तक
Zero Dawn. He is odd in a way. scale, but there is so much unfairness. Why
सो
was
जाओ
I
तो फिर.
chosen? Was it decided by committee? By algorithm? My family will be saved because I have to graduate in art history? Is this right?
Dr. Suve? Christina Suve?
Yes. I met a man, another historian. His fields are Bauhaus and the New Materialists. But he once attended one of my talks. Another
सही है.
unfair
वैसे
chance. Of all the many people in that auditorium, that we should both be here now. And yet, I feel more accepting of my fate. No, it is not fair, not at all. But for the sake of my family, for the sake of art. Art is alive. It must be able to speak from beyond history and echo in the future,
बस
not
ठीक ठाक
perish
था.
into oblivion.
Oh shit.
This opportunity, I must do this.
Nice.
Now this thing is dangerous.
Let's drop it for now.
Here we go. Another one of these. Need to find the right configuration.
Nearby hololocks. And I guess they'll speak about something.
Maybe there's a storage area nearby.
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
Okay. Everything is in reverse. So down, right, up, left, down, down, right. Down, right, up, left. Oh, I need a cell also. But as for now, everything is in reverse, right? Turn counterclockwise. That should be it. Down, right. Right. Up, left. Up. And left. As for the storage,
Porygon 2.
I have to climb up. And how do I climb up? I mean, come on. I need to go up somehow. Everything is in reverse, she said. So that is right, down, left, and left, up and left. I mean, I am doing it, but at the same time, how do I climb this? Where's the pickup?
Found one. Looks intact.
I glitched. Okay. I don't know how I did that. I did it somehow.
That should do the trick. Now let's get that door open.
1, 2, right, up, left, down, left. Right, down, right, down, right, up and left, left, right, down, and left. She said everything is in reverse, right?
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
Right, down, left, up, left. Maybe this goes up, right, down, up, right, down, left, up. And that did not work. We'll keep it on right. Up and left. And maybe kick this down. Right, up. Now right up. Left down. It's still not opening. Up, left. Let's do it the same way. I mean, I guess overcomplicating things. Down, right, up. Two. 1, 2. Left. Down and right.
Done. I should check the door nearby.
Wow. So that audio was just to mislead us. I know, right?
Full already.
How do I restore power now? I mean, I did come up. What now? Okay, I mean, yeah, wait. Still not open. This is confusing. Okay, I mean, we did one of it. That was the normal one. As for this, up, left, down, right, up. But everything is in reverse, so this is right. That is down. That should be left, and that should be up. Even that did not work. Up, right, down, left, up. Let me try that again. 1, 2. Get it up. Okay, that's left. That should be down.
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
Everything is in reverse. What is showing that? Up, left. That is down. Right and up. Right and up. I still don't realize what am I missing.
Down sweet.
Okay, I get it. Down left, up, right, down, left, up, right and down.
That did it.
You see?
Now to see what lies
The instructions were upside down instead of the total inverse. Another cutscene.
Eclipse. They're here.
Decent IQ, I can say.
Line
signs look good.
Gaia, it's up there. Second floor.
Can you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact.
Three people. Okay, chill. Get blasted. There's that. Okay, who's remaining? More of them? Yikes.
Find anything?
बे यार जा भाई वहाँ जा क्यों साइलेंट स्ट्राइक नहीं आया Give me the loot. बहुत परेशान किया लकी क्यों नहीं There's that. Ah, it's all right.
Or not.
Let's burn them all. Burn. Really? Who's the boss now?
Room's clear. For a moment, anyway.
Then get moving. You have to find Gaia.
He just likes to order around, and that's it. And I think we should regenerate everything on our own.
Can't carry more.
There's a rock. Is there anything else? Probably not, I suppose.
Hello, I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus.
But out of resilience. Have confidence. One detail.
As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. So like, you probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building.
Basically, Elizabeth, they knew that humans will go extinct, so they wanted to make a supreme AI named Gaia, made of bunch of AIs. Like, that's the mother AI, and there's others AI. So basically they would repopulate Earth, like from lifeless to life, in terms of nature also. So yeah.
Robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. A waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots, and not just build, imagine, from scratch. Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers. Her finger. So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer. Encoded as software. Virtual creativity made real. Gaia's already learning. In simulation, she's doing some very creative things with fractal assembly and animal morphologies. Her designs aren't about to win the Liam Prize anytime soon, but hey, everyone has to start somewhere. So, yes, time to get started. Let's do this.
I don't get it. If Hephaestus was part of a system designed to save life, why would it use cyan to make a cauldron? And churn out machines with no other purpose than to kill people?
Somehow it's gone rogue. I don't understand why or how.
Animal morphology. Basically, Hephaestus was in the what was I saying? That Hephaestus was in the DLC, the Frozen Wild, as far as I remember. What else is there to find?
I've seen these shapes before, in cauldrons.
But of course, the birthing places of Gaia's machines.
Always good to find out some stuff. There's that. Oh, I cannot scan it from that door. Hack proof, it seems.
I think this is it. Elizabeth Sobek's office. But it's sealed off. More eclipse.
Careful now.
Oh Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Why not?
Wait, I cannot hit him from there. What's that?
Welcome to Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina Ebaji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable. The challenges before us are immense. Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously. First, the construction of data repositories in cradle facilities around the world, ensuring redundancy. Second, the collection and processing of a projected 180 million discrete data entries. 42 zettabytes of data in Mandarin, English, Spanish, and Arabic. Third, the transferal and encoding of all that data onto DNA encapsulated in synthetic fossils. The only medium capacious and durable enough to safeguard it without degradation for the centuries to come. And last, but not least, the development of the holographic interface and gamified curricula, by which future humans will commune with Apollo, progressively unlocking heuristic learning modules, leveling up their knowledge and skills they will need to take control of the terraforming system. That is the future towards which all of our efforts will be directed. Not just the preservation of the past, but the seed for the flourishing of a new tree of knowledge. Welcome, and let us begin.
I don't know why are the holograms so, primitive. For the past 10 days. +40 zettabytes. हाँ मतलब वो भी है but still Call of Duty का लोगो Apollo update $40 million. Wow.
ancient's greatest gift to us.
Greatest? How about the fact we exist at all?
To abide in ignorance is a curse, Aloy. You of all people should know that.
Why can't I? Now there's that.
Give us a real.
I mean, he saw that. Come here, boy, come here. Whoa, that hurt.
Anyone see anything?
Sniper.
I see him.
Hey. Keep on coming. And keep on dying. Hehe. Hasties.
Found nothing.
Catch these hands, boy.
That's the last of them. Alone once more.
In what should have been a cave of wonders.
What else can I find? Let's start over. Sniper heavy. Never mind. Lots of stuff.
Welcome to Hades, Zero Dawn's extinction failsafe protocol, the ultimate killer app. Now, I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again? I mean, what the... what? Just plumb crazy, ain't it? Well, no, it isn't. Reconstituting a biosphere? That's a tall order. Tech smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time. I mean, imagine you're Gaia, 200 years from now, and this new biosphere growing, it's all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing, coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos. Spinning top that won't stop wobbling. Now what are you gonna do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started? Hell no. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too darn nurturing and life-loving to do. Which is burn that misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia can start over. Okay, not burn, more like reverse terraforming operations and suffocate it. But you get the idea. Hades takes the biosphere back to zero. Square one, blank slate. And then, only then, does it hand the steering wheel back to Gaia and say, try again, old girl. And better this time, or we'll have to do this again. That's Hades. It's pretty badass when you think about it. Extinction on demand. Death on speed dial. All for the greater good, of course, but still, kind of metal. So welcome to Hades. Welcome to the Void.
Okay, so if that's the original purpose of Hades,
He seems a little bit loose from the head.
how's it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh Titan, getting worshipped by the Eclipse like some kind of god?
If Hephaestus went rogue, why not Hades too?
That's what I'm thinking, but why? And what caused it?
Keep searching, and perhaps we'll find the answer.
Cadabra.
Noise complaints. See, Dio. No. No. Dude's a genius, but still messed up. Thanks for liking the stream, so I liked it. Protective code shell. It went blue, basically. Gaia being herself. Archive of views. To Travis State. Exploitation cinema. I mean, they are fighting with each other. No, that's not a good sign
Looks
actually.
like the only way onwards.
Is upwards.
Welcome to Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions. For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist. I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the Alpha in charge of this program. Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal is to preserve the human genome, not alter it. A snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally frozen in time. The genetic quintessence of our species, unmodified. Under my watch, our activities and initiatives will comply with the 2034 clone provisions and the 2048 Rally Accords. Now that may seem a quaint, even trivial concern to you in light of present circumstances, but as one of the authors of the Accords, it is far from trivial to me. The practical challenges before us are staggering in scope and complexity, but not insurmountable. No. Global collation and provisional storage of zygotes, perfection of exogenic technologies, design and perfection of servitors, to provide nurture and inculcation during early child development. All of these program components must and will proceed in tandem, to say nothing of the breakneck construction of cradle facilities at sites around the world. So, si vous êtes prêts, let us begin.
There's that. Another one. The chambers. Zygote chambers probably. Nutritional delivery, hormonal stability. Okay.
Are these what I think they are?
Artificial wombs. Machines to spawn a new generation of human beings.
Yeah. I mean, because we are story अपना जान रहा है ना, basically there's no action right now. That's why. Successfully sealed. Zygote selection. Something else is still remaining. Development, tuning, stimulus. I mean, yeah, never mind.
Cradle facilities. Elizabeth said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
All Mother Mountain. It was one of them?
There's only one way to be sure.
I mean,
The hatch
yeah.
wouldn't open. Something about a corrupted alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office.
So I guess we go up instead of going down.
Who's that Pokemon?
It's pretty dark though in the room itself.
Us would benefit from antilopinate morphologies, though caprid forms show superior load-bearing capabilities.
Hip
You're a
Howden.
quick study, Gaia, Dr. Sobek. As I have conducted this comparative analysis of mammalian morphologies, I've gathered extensive data on the quaternary extinction event. Oh? And your assessment? Gaia? Logically speaking, the extinction was a natural consequence. And yet,
Oh well.
I find the loss of megafaunal species unaccountably sad. That
It's
they
alright.
pass forever
Take
into
care, dear.
oblivion
No worries.
causes me to experience a grief that is difficult to describe. Am I malfunctioning? No, Gaia, you're not.
Good night, dear.
This is good. It's very good.
And yeah, becoming a human. That is what it exactly means, if you think about it.
You will undergo a brief period of unconsciousness during relocation to Prime and final instatement.
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
When you're back up and running at the new site, we'll bring the subordinate functions online and see where we stand.
Elizabeth, I detect distress. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
I realize that circumstances compel us to launch earlier than we hoped, but all subsystems are operational. The odds stand in our favor.
But what if... Gaia, there's nothing left out there. You can't even survive unless you're wearing an environmental suit. There are billions dead, in fear and agony. What if it was all for nothing?
Elizabeth, extinction was inevitable. Thanks to you, life will have a future.
You really believe that?
I believe in you, Elizabeth. In you, all things.
Imagine an AI which is always with you to motivate you and stuff.
Pure logic won't cut it, Ted. To pull this off, Gaia's going to need to have some skin in the game. It has to care.
What if it runs amok? Have we learned nothing from our mistakes?
Your mistakes, I think you mean?
All I'm saying is give it a kill switch.
She was just born, Ted. I'm not gonna put a gun to her head while she's still in the cradle.
You talk like it's a child. What if it becomes a monster?
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
Of course, Gaia, go on.
I'm sorry to contradict you, but Mr. Farrow's argument is sound. At this point, the development of my psyche is not entirely predictable. To ensure preservation of life, a hardwired override is, I believe, a necessary safeguard.
There. Satisfied, Ted?
Jeez, Liz, just do what it says.
He is the reason for this all. Greed, man, greed. Pieces of information. Wait, what? Alpha build of Apollo was all lost. Yikes.
No space.
No space, then we'll make something. Now what? There's that. And the final one, Artemis, Charles Ronson, 14,000.
The Alpha Registry master file.
Intact?
Yeah. No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
With this, I can restore the registry at the hatch inside Allmother. Open it. Go inside.
And grasp the secrets within.
Where I was born. Maybe who gave birth to me.
Who? Are you really so naive? There'll be no who waiting for you there, Aloy. Whatever birthed you into the world was a what, not a who.
You bastard.
Oh no, I had a legitimate birth. It's you, Aloy, who are the creation of a machine. But what kind of machine and why? Why were you created?
As a failsafe.
Eclipse.
You need to get out of there. What you found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
Is it the leader?
Still alive. Good. I have a more suitable death in mind for you, child.
Yikes. There are no broken bones.
My entire life, I've always known one thing with prophetic certainty. That I was destined for glory as a great champion of the sun. Even when Jiran was murdered, even when Meridian fell, I never doubted my destiny. Until you came along. When I heard that you had survived, a doubt took root in my mind. As sure as the sun rises and falls each day, those I am bade to kill die. And yet I failed. How? Why? With each dig site you attacked, each loyal soldier you killed, this pestering doubt grew. I kept thinking of the moment my knife pierced your throat. One twist, a simple tug of the blade, and you would have bled out. In slaughter, I am a practiced hand. So why hesitate? Why fail my destined purpose?
If you're gonna go on babbling like this all night, could you just kill me now?
Oh no, we're in no hurry, you and I. Not now.
Maybe some physical torture to distract me from your voice?
At that moment, on the mountain, I aimed to kill you with dispatch, and yet did not. Why? This failing troubled my thoughts, haunted every step. It was only when I captured you, down in that place, I finally glimpsed the sun's design etched at length across the course of events. You were meant to survive that day on the mountain. Meant to interfere at dig sites and kill my men.
To make it about destiny.
I was meant to capture you. Here. So that you might die as a sacrificial offering to the sun. Everything as it was meant to be. Predestined and preordained.
Some destiny. You're following orders, not some grand cosmic design. You're a puppet.
What
With
happened to
Hades
her
yanking the
eyes?
strings. A pawn
Yikes.
pushed around by larger forces. It'd be laughable if there weren't so much killing involved. Hades is an ancient machine, not the buried shadow of Karja myth. It doesn't care about Meridian. It wants to kill everything and everyone. And you are its dutiful slave.
I serve not the buried shadow, but the sun in shadow. All halves of nature joined to one cause. Shadow to sun, dark to light.
Do you really not hear how ridiculous that sounds? You've gone from serving an insane homicidal Sun King to an insane homicidal machine. You're moving down in the world, not up.
I'll remember those words as I watch your corpse burn. Whatever's
The
left
voice
of it.
acting is amazing for the Aloy.
You fail to grasp the point. As surely as you've been conquered, so has all doubt. And with certainty of belief comes unstoppable force.
Then open this cage and put your faith to the test. See if things work out like you expect.
The circle has closed. Every element is in its proper place, exactly where it belongs. The errant beast, now caged, will serve her true purpose. A sacrificial animal. Oh, speaking of sacrifice, I forgot to tell you. After you crashed the Eclipse network, I sent messengers into the east to rally the forces there and mount an invasion of the sacred land. I ordered every Nora killed. I was hoping to catch you there, but alas, it all seems to have been unnecessary.
Why butcher dozens of innocents for no gain? It's a waste of effort.
You're right. I won't even be there to enjoy it. In any case, I couldn't recall the order even if I wished to. Thanks to your destruction of the network, communication over distances is impossible. You not only doomed yourself,
Trying to gaslight
but
us.
an entire tribe. Do we not see the scorching judgment of the sun in these events? Your focus, such a powerful device, isn't it? And yet, so fragile.
Yikes.
So you see, this time, I did not.
Just grab his focus from his ears.
The knife
If she's that
has
quick.
already been twisted.
He is going to get cooked.
Karja faithful, rejoice! Our years in shadow are over. A new dawn trembles on the horizon. A new day soon to break. And when it does, the false Sun King will be dead, and Holy Meridian ours once more. In this, I have become an instrument of prophecy. All halves of nature join to one cause. Shadow to sun, light to dark, night to day. Behold! Hold your seats! Can you not see the proof of the sun's blessing before your eyes?
Maybe he'll come and save us. The old guy. Silence or Slivens, something like that.
And joined to our cause. Many years ago, to consecrate this great ring, the Radiant Turan ordered many faithless, crushed beneath the hooves of the behemoth. Mighty is the behemoth in the eye of the sun, but it is mightier still, infused with the power of shadow. Let this one, who schemed and slithered, be the first to die. Let her be the first of thousands!
Yikes, that was hurt.
I'll never beat that thing without weapons. No weapons are up on the platform. There's no way out of this ring. Maybe I could use its strength against it. That pillar's weak. Another hit, and that pillar will come down. Gotta get out of the way.
Come here.
It's down.
Ah, that hurt. Here's the crate. Hehe. Okay. Hehe.
Hey!
Let's freeze him to death. There's a slinger. Yes, for that. Slinger and what else? That's nice, Dio. You figured it out on your own.
Guess who got our weapons back? Now you're just a big dumb target. Come and get it! Freeze canister on its head. Cryo arrow shoots over. Those components on the sides of his head. They've got something to do with his lift attacks. That canister on its belly. Looks important.
Wait, got the wrong weapon. Do you have any other device, Dio? An extra device? Because I see the chat on my iPad. I'll show you that. Wait. Okay, we are low on health. Ouch, 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 ouch. And now वो रहेगा थोड़ा, I don't know why. जियो का इश्यू होगा.
Shadows, kill her. Kill her!
Why leave it to them? Come get me yourself!
I thought so, that someone would help her. That's amazing. Oh, great. Yeah. Yeah, I'll help you out, dear.
Beautiful.
That was beautiful. Literally.
So you're here. Really here. You risked your life.
Of course I did. If you'd been killed, the Nora's sacred mountain would never have given up its secrets.
Too bad you wasted your time then. Helis destroyed my focus. And the Alpha Registry with it.
Not at all. The whole time I've been monitoring your focus, I've duplicated every data file you scanned. Installing that data to a new focus was trivially easy. Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
You're really good at making it impossible to like you, Silence. But I guess I need this.
It's time to see where you were born. Maybe you'll even learn why.
Yeah. Meet the machine that birthed me into this world. Isn't that how you put it?
I'll be off.
Wait.
Yes?
Thank you.
How did you track my location when I wasn't wearing a focus?
Really, Aloy? It doesn't take a genius to surmise that Helis would throw you into the sun ring at high noon. I wore out 2 striders getting here in time, but I did. Now be on your way.
Since when can you override machines?
Ever since you discovered the technique. I had to destroy a corruptor to obtain the necessary parts, of course. But your example showed me how to do that as well. Yet another benefit of monitoring your activities through your focus. Truth be told, the underlying logic of the technique isn't so different from rites practiced by Banuk shamans. Though, of course, far more advanced.
Great. You're welcome, I guess. Helis recognized you back in the Sun Ring. You told me that you'd assisted the Eclipse. Not that you knew the man who killed who almost killed me.
So now you know. The man is a serious threat. So let's do all we can to make sure that he and Hades don't succeed.
Right. I'll be on my way. To make matters worse, Helis ordered an Eclipse detachment to attack the Nora Sacred Land. The tribe's already weak. They won't stand a chance. You should come with me.
Well, absolutely not. I have preparations to make elsewhere.
What kind of... Why do I bother asking? You're not gonna tell me.
When the time is right, I'll be in touch. I'll contact you later. In the meantime, should you need to return to Shadow Karja territory, I brought armor to conceal your identity.
You think of everything, don't you?
One of us has to.
The mastermind.
Aloy, when you were recovering the Alpha Registry down in the Zero Dawn bunker, I was needlessly cruel. For your sake, I hope there is someone waiting there for you inside the mountain. Not a what, but a who. Yeah!
He does care.
Damn wind. Never cared for being pushed around.
In just a second, let me save it. Five. Oh yeah, I thought I can do that. I mean, we can do this too. And reduce the visibility. Well, I guess this is where we will stop today. Need to go to college too tomorrow early. So yeah, have a good night, guys. Bye bye. Thanks for watching.